So a while back on the channel, I was trying to make this like Dark Quickdraw dad kind of deck work with the plant stuff. I decided to sort of combine it with a new idea I had in terms of adding in like the level eaters and maybe stripping out some of the plant stuff. So this was a very preliminary kind of take on that sort of build. I think in hindsight, we could probably get away with maybe just one Cyber Valley. Definitely need to like edit around with the hero stuff. I think the Maui Stratos is pretty good. The other stuff felt a little mediocre. So we're gonna have to find some way to adjust to that. I think there is a version of this deck that could be conceivably pretty good because Drill Warrior and Dark Armed are very good cards that have good interaction. So there might be a way. Level Eater is definitely an interesting card. Definitely proves to be pretty useful. I liked having it at 2. I think it's a good number. So I'm going to keep doing that. But let me just, for now, show off the replays that I played with this deck this morning. So first one we've got up against Dragon Turbo here, I think. Yeah, this is Dragon Turbo, right? Yes. Okay, so we go first. We actually do resolve the D-draw there. Okay, actually, yeah, this first turn was pretty sick. I'm not going to lie. I could have resolved 2 Cyber Valleys if I wanted, but I really didn't want to banish my level leader, so I didn't. See my opponents playing Turbo. Their hand is not that good. They decided to just get aggressive with the Drago plus the Redman, which is pretty much the best play they had available. Fortunately, I'm able to pop the Drago, and then they hit into the Gores, which is going to let me have a really sick crackback on my next turn. Did I make a mistake here? No, okay. Yeah, I did. I like didn't realize I had game here. I had lethal. I was just thinking about there's no way that this is full to 0, but actually with level eater, I could have hit them down to 0. I just didn't even bother doing the math because I thought there was no way, but it doesn't totally matter because the opponent's hand is kind of bricked. Sort of got the sense of that since they decided to go for that play last turn. Because if they're not bricked, they'll usually just draw their whole deck, and then decide to kill you next turn. Anyway, here we're going second, but our hand is crazy good against Dragon Turbo. We resolve like Dust Shoot, and then we wait for the Storm, and we resolve Mind Crush too, and we have Crow to stop the Pot of Avarice. And we can just kind of out this Drago with Drill Warrior here, which is really nice. And we're going to do that. We're going to draw some cards with Valley. Cyber Valley is a super slept-on card, I think. I said I was planning to cut it to 1, but I definitely think it's worth including for sure. It's just you have like ways of searching it, so I don't think playing 2 is that much better. Anyway, we have the Crow for the Avarice there, which is really sick. We go for the hit direct. I don't think I can lethal here. So yeah, we just chill with the Dandy tokens. That's going to be fine, because now we can lethal if we pitch for the quick draw and drop Dad. And we have 59 on board over the 300 White Stone of Legends. Okay, here in this game, we're up against some kind of like hero beat stun thing. Oh, it had like Legendary Ocean in it, but I never saw Codaris once. I almost feel like it had to be Codaris, but I never saw it, so I don't really know. I'm going to assume that there was a Codaris in here somewhere, probably, but like I said, never saw it. Here we're just going to set 2. They traded pretty well with our Raikou with the Stratos. There's triple Alias in hand, which is kind of nice for me. Alias is just like a vanilla. They go for the Gemspark, and I Judgment it, which is absolutely huge. Anytime you can Judgment like a Gemspark or Nick Attack or a Deck Dev or something, that's absolutely crazy. Here I decided to just go for it. I get pretty greedy. I think this deck's not great at playing from behind when they don't have a water set up for their Miracle Fusion, which, as you can see, they don't, and they have 2 Miracle Fusions in hand. So I'm kind of just feeling like we can win this one. Oh my god, the replay seems glitched out. Anyway, this one ended next turn. They went Alias, hit over, set Spark, and then I brought back Drill Warrior, added back Caius, and I drew Storm for turn, and I stormed the back row, and then they chained it, and I hit in and tributed for Caius and burned for game. Anyway, that is my quick synopsis of what happened in that game after the replay bugged up. I really hate how that happens. Definitely YouTube griefing my content. Anyway, here they open like Oppression Skill Drain, and I never see Storm all game, so a little bit rough. I hit him with this. They actually just let it happen, which was really good. This was maybe not so good. They're playing around Gores, I guess. Here, they stopped playing around Gores. I just have Trag, it turns out, and they set that. I thought it was a Battle Trap at the time, so I didn't attack, but it definitely could have been Skill Drain. It turned out to be Skill Drain, so they're going to get to hit over my Tragodia. Unfortunately for me, I'm going to get my Sidra, hit with the Royal Oppressions, so we kind of just have to draw Storm or something here, and as you can see, it pretty much never happens. Uh, I I might have made a slight screw up this game if I remember. I have 3 Darks in grave or something. Yeah, I have like 3 Darks this whole time, so I'm like, if I just find Cold Wave or Storm, I can win. But I think I get too hasty on this turn, and I drop my Gores. So now it's like I'm going to be on 4 Darks if something dies, so it's really not good. So I just kind of scoop it up there, and I could have drawn into Brain and Heavy. So maybe I shouldn't have scooped, but I feel like they were probably going to kill my Gores with like a Gem Spark or something. I'm not sure. They probably would have, and then my dad play would have been dead, so I think we pretty much lost that one. Anyway, here we go for turn 1 Drill Warrior, but they have the Oppression and the Fossil Dyna, which is such a problem. And as if nothing else could go wrong this game, we get our Kai's Mirrored, and then they top deck Judgment and set it all. So I guess it could have been worse. It could have been Road, but would have been nice to resolve that Storm. We're actually getting them pretty low here with the Skill Drain being used to reduce the Card Trooper hit. They make a little mistake searching Stratos, which they can't even use. As you can see, this D-Draw was dead a lot. Definitely, if you want to play D-Draw, you have to play like one more Destiny hero name than I was playing. It was super greedy for me to include this card. Here they go for Mali into Miracle Fusion. So we're definitely in trouble. We need to draw Dark, which we do, and now I thought for like a billion years about how I could hit lethal here, and then I just realized actually Summon Caius was just enough, so we go Summon Caius, burn for 1,000, and then we hit over for 16. So fortunately we saw our sweeper that game, and we were able to pull it back. Probably should have sided in the Trinade game too as well, but ultimately I think the deck it's pretty neat. Performed all right. Definitely needs some tweaks and some changes, but it's definitely a fun deck for sure. So you should try it out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like. Be sure to comment. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.